I've just got to go ahead and say it. Modern Warfare has completely just blown away my expectations, and let me explain why. Now, coming in from Black Ops 4, I was left with a very bad taste from the Call of Duty franchise. The last Call of Duty game that I can remember sinking hours and just days and so much time into was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That game for me was just one of the pinnacle moments of the Call of Duty entire franchise. But after playing Black Ops 4 and just seeing what that game turned into, the whole pay to win fiasco and just stuff like specialists which didn't need to be in the game, it should have just been a boots on the ground game, which it was to a degree, but the specialists just didn't really have a place, in my opinion, in Call of Duty. Call of Duty for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people who played back in the original Modern Warfare, and probably all the way up until just before Advanced Warfare, it was always boots on the ground, run and gun, not jumping up 3 feet, 50 feet up into the air and dashing around and all these glide jumps and all this stuff. It was just strictly boots on the ground, and that was it. That was where the mayhem of Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW3, all these great Call of Duty games were all boots on the ground, and I'm glad that the original, or this Modern Warfare reboot of the whole series has just gone straight boots on the ground, and that to me is good, because it keeps everyone at this equal level, where no one's going to be jumping 50 feet up into the air and shooting at you from across the map, or these specialists that completely change it and just dictate the way the game is played. It's strictly boots on the ground, your aim, your skill, your movement dictates how well you perform, and that to me is what Call of Duty should be. And going into this game, knowing that it was just strictly boots on the ground and there was a reboot, I was happy, and I was also very hesitant, simply because after the way Black Ops 4 went down, originally when Black Ops 4 first came out, I was hopeful, even though yes I had the specialists and all this stupid stuff which really shouldn't have been in the game to begin with. I was hopeful because it was Treyarch and I had faith that Treyarch would be able to do a good job. But over time they started adding in all these one-shot weapons in loot boxes, and the game just didn't really become what I would think of a Call of Duty game to be. Now granted, loot boxes have been a thing in COD since I believe Advanced Warfare, where they really first came out. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but loot boxes have always been in COD since then, from what I can remember. And just seeing how Black Ops 4 turned into this just power-hungry, pay-to-win system completely ruined it for me. Now, hopefully in Modern Warfare, loot boxes aren't a thing. I'm not entirely sure if they will come out or not, but they could. If they do, future self, you may want to make a video on that, but I digress. Let's move back then to Modern Warfare. The campaign, I have to say, completely blew me away. I know there was a lot of controversy around the campaign being very dark and gritty, and a lot of people didn't really seem to like that, but I have to say, hats off to Activision and Infinity Ward for just saying, fuck it. We're going to do what we want to do, and we want to release a campaign that we want to release. And after completing the campaign, I just have to say, hands down, probably since Ghost, have I really enjoyed the campaign. The graphics on Modern Warfare are just absolutely stunning. Just playing through the campaign on completely maxed out settings on my PC, honestly, it's just amazing. Like, the campaign, I knew it was going to be quite different and a lot more down to earth and just really dark compared to previous CODs, but I really didn't expect a lot of the stuff in there. Like, I was genuinely thrown back by a lot of the scenes in the campaign, and that's good because it's something different. It's definitely a breath of fresh air, which is what Call of Duty has needed for a long time. And I have to say, hats off to Infinity Ward for this incredible campaign. Definitely gonna be looking into, well, I hope they continue with rebooting the whole series and this isn't just a one-off like a one-off reboot. Hopefully it's a full series reboot, but I guess only time will tell. But moving on to the multiplayer, so far from what I've played, I'm currently, what am I currently? I think I'm like level 40, maybe 41. I have to go back on and double check in a bit. But the multiplayer, I'm about to say campaign there, the multiplayer was, so far it's been very good. Besides the campers, but that's in every Call of Duty game, you can never really avoid campers. Besides the campers, the gunplay feels really solid. There was a lot of customization options, a lot of levels for your weapons. I believe there's like 71 levels for your weapons. I've just been grinding out the M4A1, and I think I've currently got that to like level 60 something. But it's definitely good because that's literally how you earn camos and all your attachments and whatnot, and it keeps the game fresh. The gunplay does definitely feel great. Definitely having to pick what attachments you want, because while some attachments go really well with others, every attachment will pretty much have a drawback to it. Maybe if you've got, let's say, increased movement speed and increased bullet velocity, you may have, I don't know, let's say less reload speed or possibly more recoil. Every attachment will always have a drawback, and it's up to you to basically figure out what attachments you want to run, and have the least like drawbacks to them, if that makes sense. In my head it makes sense, but I think me saying it there doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But anyway, moving on to stuff like Spec Ops, I've not really given it a try yet. I am actually going to be getting a party of friends sometimes within the next few days to just do a few games of Spec Ops and just give it all a try. But from the outlook of it, it looks promising. But I'll have to keep you guys informed on that and possibly do another video on that in the future once I have played it. New game modes to COD have definitely been a breath of fresh air. Gunfight, the 2v2 mode, honestly, is just a lot of fun. Realism mode as well is a new one for this game. Definitely also a lot of fun. No HUD, just you die in one shot, that's literally it. And these are some of the things that I really like in this new Call of Duty. Definitely from day one, a lot more enjoyable compared to Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 on day one, it was just madness, like people just jumping around, sliding, all this stuff. And in this COD, it's a lot more tactical, and it does in a way encourage a lot more camping, but the way the game is, you sort of just have to play really tactically if you want to be able to succeed in games and do well. But so far, honestly, I'm really enjoying the game. Hopefully it will stay like this and it won't just divulge into a pay to win fiasco, but only time will tell. At this current point in time, I'm loving the game. I'm actually going to be hopping back on after this video is complete. I'm just going to be slugging my way all the way through the multiplayer ranks. But yeah, that's my experience and my thoughts about the Modern Warfare game so far. Let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I definitely am. I'm having an absolute blast, and so are all of my friends. But yeah, these are just my thoughts on the new Modern Warfare. Hopefully it continues, and hopefully Infinity Ward keep on adding more and more features and more game modes. And God hope it doesn't turn into a pay to win mess like Black Ops 4 did. But anyway, if you guys enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like down below. It really does help me out a lot. If you guys are new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with all of my new content, make sure to click that subscribe button. I try and post as much as I can. If you guys want to come watch me live on Twitch, I stream League of Legends, VR games like Beat Saber and Arizona Sunshine. I am going to try and do some creative streams, maybe some PC building or whatnot, or just anything else on there. You guys can always come along to my Twitch and recommend stuff when I'm live. Link down below, twitch.tv/Stokesy. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys all enjoy Modern Warfare, and yeah, that's it from me. Have a great day, everyone.